Okay, we got some confessions here that people have been texting into us. Also, we have an app that Denny's will post the link up on our social media. That's why you got to be following us on every platform. If you have a confession, we like to hear it. Just what little sinister things and thoughts have you been thinking, and what have you been doing? I love the honesty in this one. It says there was an article on social media about a celebrity only changing their bed sheets once a week, and people were shocked and disgusted. Well, I just changed mine for the very first time this year.
It's February.
And the last time they were changed may have been the beginning of December. I really can't remember. So, wow. Apparently every couple months they change their bed sheets is what they're saying.
I can just feel a difference on it. I sleep naked, so I can feel it.
Tell us more.
I can feel the...
What are you feeling?
Is this the lovebird talking now?
I know, all of a sudden. Yeah.
When time starts to happen, I need my clean sheets.
You can tell a definite difference because I got like a kid that likes to crawl in my bed and eat snacks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, don't worry. I eat my snacks and I'm naked.
Okay. All right. There you go. There's the sexy.
So many Dorito crumbs.
There's my saxophone.
Yeah. This confession says, I sometimes set an alarm for 3 a.m. just to wake up, turn it off, and then snuggle back in knowing I don't need to get up for quite a while. It's such a great feeling.
I totally understand that feeling. As a little kid, I used to love that when I'd wake up thinking I had to go to school and it'd be Saturday.
Okay, that is a good feeling, but you're interrupting your good sleep, right?
Yeah, it's good for your body to stay in that sleep. And 3 a.m. is some of the best sleep you're getting. You're not doing it right.
No, I've done this in my life. It serves me very well.
Okay.
Well, think about it. You're like, oh, man, it's Friday. I got to do this. No, it's not. It's Saturday. It's 3 a.m. now. I can watch what I want. I can go outside.
Freedom.
You're weird.
I have my parents' kid.
You're quirky.
This confession says, I was chair of an interview panel and I didn't give the best candidate the job because they were just too damn cheerful and I just couldn't put up with that every day.
Well, maybe them being too cheerful isn't the best candidate.
Yeah, if you can't work with somebody because they're too happy.
Yeah, okay, all right. This person confessing, they say, when I sold my house, the buyer was such a despicable human being during the process. I took great pleasure in removing a few of the brackets out of some of the kitchen cupboards. Just the joy of them putting any of their things in the cupboards with the shelves falling over just gave me such peace.
That's funny.
You know, my real estate friend told me, they said a lot of people are doing this now where if they're getting work done before they sell the house and you have to open up a wall, people are deliberately throwing weird things in the walls. So if you ever open them up in 40 years, you go, what is this, a baby doll head?
Why is this a baby doll?
Yeah. It's becoming,
You're seeing a lot of that. That's happened where people are renovating a house and be like, whoa, what did I find?
I think that's fun. I like that. I think that'd be a neat thing. Just throw weird things in your wall.
As long as that weird thing is not a body.
Yes.
Then it's a lot of fun. Somebody said, my next door neighbor has done time for murder, but she also does Airbnb and rents out a room in her house.
What?
And she'll even stay there many times when guests are renting it. I feel like I should tell Airbnb, but I'm such a huge fan of true crime. I've always wondered what would happen if she killed again.
Oh, my gosh.
Ain't that crazy?
So she got out?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess she did time for murder, and now she's out, and she rents a room at her house. That's a thing. Like, some people rent just like a room. My aunt does this in Texas, and I think it's so weird and so creepy. So she and her husband live on the bottom floor of their house, but they have this upstairs where all their kids used to live, but now the kids are adults and moved away. So they rent the top floor, like 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, like an Airbnb, and strangers will come in there while they're there, and now they're just sharing a house with strangers.
Or murderers.
Wow.
I think it's bizarre.
Yeah, that is some weird stuff.
If I rent a house from Airbnb, I want the whole house. I don't want any company. Mm-hmm. I certainly don't want Joe in his pajamas making himself coffee.
If you found out somebody you knew, they murdered somebody, but they served their time and they got out. You know, sometimes that just happens. Mm-hmm. Would you be able, let's say you found out a salesperson did that, or you work with your, you know, would you be able, would that always kind of get in your head a little bit? Would you have a tough time?
It would be. It would have to be a circumstantial type of murder where I wouldn't think too much about it. If it was something where they had done a murder, done their time, and were back out, I would still think that they have whatever that is laying dormant. It's like, they say that 99% of us have shingles.
Yeah.
Like that person just has murder lying dormant in their system.
Murder is like shingles. It's just waiting inside of you.
You just don't know when it's going to pop back out.
I totally agree with you. If we found out some guy we work with, like, he killed somebody when he was 19, but he got out when he was 41.
He could be 80, and I would still think murder is dormant in his soul.
We should start that rumor about somebody. That's fun.
I'm with you. I think murder does lie dormant.
Yeah.
You push them the wrong way. You don't know.
It's right next to shingles, actually. You don't know which one's going to come out. This confession says, my dog accidentally ate a bit of weed butter. He got pretty stoned, I could tell. So you know what? If you can't beat him, join him. I did. We had a great chat together, and I introduced him to some folk music. I hear that is happening a lot. You got to definitely protect your weed butter.
No kidding, because sometimes people accidentally throw it out thinking it's old butter.
Damn.
Not that happened.
Okay.
Your brother threw away your weed butter?
We don't have to get into anything. Let's not get into anything.
This person confessed, they said, I am 5'9", but insecure about my height, so I've always worn lifts in my shoes. And with a pair of Nike Air Forces, I'm 6 foot tall.
Whoa, how's that possible?
I don't know, going from 5'9" to 6 foot with lifts.
They're making shoes. I just saw a thing on this. They're making a lot of guy shoes taller to
Give
where
you 3 inches.
That's a lot, but
that feels like stilts.
They're making it to where you can kind of fake the funk a little bit, and it looks natural.
3 inches is wow.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
That's a big change. And he says, I met my girlfriend with the lifts in my shoes, and now I can't take them off around her, and we've been together for almost 2 years.
Look what you've done.
Yes.
Well, what happens in the bedroom? You keep on your clogs?
Well, if he's laying down, if he's sitting down, he can take his shoes off because you're not going to necessarily get the perspective.
No, but if he gets up to go walk, to go pee or
he's
something.
He's going to put his shoes on.
Eventually. You can't live this way.
You lay there, baby. I mean, you lay there. Do not get up.
He's got the weirdest looking pair of slippers.
just let her know. Let her know who you are.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you keep the lie going.
Well, now it turns into a 1990s comedy movie.
She don't want to know that you're 5'9". She thinks you're 6 foot. You're going to blow this big time if you tell her.
Yep. This confession says, when I got married, my mom told me that I needed to save for an exit fund should the marriage fail. I've been married now for 19 years, and the exit fund now stands at $150,000, and my husband has no idea.
It's the best advice your mom could have given you.
Wow. And how's the marriage?
She didn't say. She just said that she's got this fund going. I mean, 19 years, still there, but she's still contributing to it, and it's pretty sizable now.
Save it for retirement. Here's what you do. When you and your husband retire, if you're still together, look at him and go, babe, I got to tell you something. My mom made me do this that when we got married, and so I started doing it, and I just never stopped because it was habit. And now here, let me take you on a trip.
Yeah.
I don't know if I get mad at that.
No.
I'd be like, oh, wow, we have all this money. I mean, I can have some too, right, honey?
Yeah. If you tell him about it now, you have to split it with him 50-50.
Oh, geez.
So if you think you're getting divorced, don't tell his ass that exists.
Yeah. At what point do you finally give up on that fund and stop contributing to it? 19 years.
19 years.
It's still growing, it sounds like.
He could still cheat on you, and then you could need that money. I wouldn't say nothing.
Well,
Okay.
we don't know any of the details. He could have cheated on her, and we don't know.
He's probably cheating on her now.
Yeah. Hold on to that $150K.
We think she hates him, right?
This confession says, as a teen, I was doing gang signs in the mirror since I really wanted to be a cool thug. And my mom walked in and saw what I was doing. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm practicing sign language. So to help me learn, she signed me up for classes.
It's a skill. I would go with it.
Yeah.
Your mom's doing you a favor. That's a life skill. And it makes you seem like a really beautiful person. People that can sign, I am fascinated by their heart.
Anytime you learn anything like that, you level up as a person. It's a great skill to have.
If you don't need sign language, but you choose to learn it, I just think you're on a different plane.
There you go. All right. Well, thank you for the confessions.